Today on Short Film Focus, we look at film genre, film style, and if these can be applied to a short film. So, genre refers to a category that involves a specific set of characteristics, and these characteristics are usually referred to as genre conventions. Think about it. When you go to see a film, you have certain expectations because of that film's genre. This means that most genres have specific elements that the audience expects, because those elements have been used many times in previous films from that genre. And as an audience member, walking into a specific genre film, if you don't get what you expect, if you don't get these conventions, these elements, then you're generally going to walk out disappointed. Now, I think it is important for me to differentiate between film genre and film style, because these are things that people sometimes mix up, but they are very different. Where genre is a category or a specific type of film, film style is the scenic design, the cinematography, the lighting, the acting, and all the other intentional artistic decisions that are made for the finished film product. So therefore, film genres identify the content of the film, and film style identifies the manner in which any film's genre is visualized for the screen. This means that two films may be from the same genre, but they will look and sound different based on their artistic film style. Alternatively, two films may be of the same film style, but they may be from two completely different genres, and therefore their content is different. So let's look at the neo-noir film style as an example. Neo-noir is an updated, contemporary version of the film noir style, and film noir included Hollywood crime dramas from the 1940s and 50s, black and white films, films like The Lady from Shanghai and Double Indemnity. Now, film noir meant dark movie, which indicated something sinister at play, but it also expressed a specific style of cinematography. Neo-noir, as the term suggests, is a contemporary or modern noir style. Now, neo-noir uses tilted camera angles, the interplay between light and shadow, unbalanced framing, blurring of the lines between good and bad and right and wrong, as well as the motif or theme of revenge, paranoia, and alienation. Examples of neo-noir films include Ridley Scott's Blade Runner with Harrison Ford, as well as Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight with Christian Bale and Heath Ledger. Both of these films are the same film style, neo-noir, but they fall into very different genres. Blade Runner is predominantly a sci-fi film with elements of the thriller genre, whereas The Dark Knight is a blend of the action, drama, and crime genres. They are both, however, very good examples of the neo-noir film style. Now that I've explained the difference between film genre and film style, I would like to outline how I feel these two elements can be applied to the short film. I personally believe that it is easier to apply all of the elements of a film style to a short film than it is to apply all of the conventions of a film genre to a short film. And why do I say this? Well, I researched the slasher subgenre for well over a year. I wrote my master's thesis on it, and I identified 6 clear conventions that need to be included within the content of a film for it to be called a slasher film. I'm not going to bore you by listing these conventions in the video. If anybody is interested in reading my paper, I will link it below. Now, think about trying to realize all of these conventions and including them in the content of a short film. Initially, I tried to include all of them in my film, but at the end of the day, I realized I needed to focus on just a few of these conventions because I didn't have the time that a feature film has in order to flesh out and develop all of these conventions. Funnily enough, much of the film style that the crew and I employed when making the film was very similar to the neo-noir film style. We employed tilted camera angles, the interplay between light and shadow when it came to the lighting, unbalanced framing, the blurring of the lines between good and bad and right and wrong, as well as the theme of revenge and paranoia. I hope that today's episode has helped you to differentiate between film genre and film style. For me, you need to know your genre before you jump into writing your script, but a film style comes in later when you are visualizing as a director the words on the page with your cast and crew for the screen. When it comes to film genre and genre conventions within a short film, my advice is to focus on a specific few. And when it comes to a film style for your short film, focus on finding one that will help you best translate your film visually together with your cast and crew for the screen. And if you like a specific genre, go out and find different styles that have been used to translate that genre for the screen. I, for instance, love the Italian approach to the slasher film. They call it the giallo film. In fact, American slasher films have been heavily influenced by this unique Italian style of filmmaking. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts on film genre, film style, and how you feel it applies to the short film in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on a new video, and hit that bell icon so you get them notifications. Also, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, which I will link below, and comment on these platforms. I want to hear from you guys about what type of content you want to see on the channel. And until next week, remember, it all starts with a story.